I'm Dave, and welcome to Dave's Taste Buds. Welcome back again. Special episode today. Kind of taking a step back from the how-to and the verses today, and we're gonna do some tasting. It's gonna be more of a podcast situation. I got my co-host right here, Brian, my cousin.
Very excited to be here.
Glad to have you on the show.
Hey.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. This feels very weird. I don't think I've ever sat this close to him before, and he seems like he's really close to me. But we'll
get closer.
We're gonna work through it. So
you're standing too close to me as it is,
okay.
Actually.
It's the time of year when everything in the world is tasting like pumpkin. You walk into the supermarket and it's like, oh, pumpkin this, pumpkin that, pumpkin this, pumpkin that. Some of it is okay to taste like pumpkin. Some of it shouldn't. Some of it tastes like So we're gonna go through today. We're gonna taste everything on this table and more. We're gonna give you our opinions on if it tastes good, if it tastes bad. We're gonna do everything from coffee to cookies to maple syrup to beer to cereal. We're gonna taste it all. We can get a can of stuff that's literally just a can of pumpkin. We're gonna eat that too. We don't care. We're gonna get down to the bottom of it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm thirsty, so let's get right into it. We've had a couple of beers already, so we're gonna start with the pumpkin flavored beers that we have for today. Brian, what do we got?
We have Pumpkinhead by Shipyard.
Ooh,
it's a very
nice.
popular selection in all the bars. Usually you get this with a rim of cinnamon and sugar, but we're not into that stuff, right?
No.
No, okay. So,
we're not rimming anything.
do you want to try this first?
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Oh, twist tops, look at that. I don't know what that says about it, but twist top.
So here's a dark secret I'd like to share.
Shit. Yeah.
About pumpkin. I love everything pumpkin, but I do not actually like pumpkin pie.
That's odd.
And
That's
I will
odd.
eat it today. It's the consistency.
That just feels weird in my mouth.
It's a consistency.
You know, like the butternut squash kind of.
Yeah.
That. So this will be very interesting when we dive into that. I've probably had one bite of pumpkin pie in my life, but I love all the other pumpkin offers.
Well, maybe you'll get back into, you'll rediscover a new love for pumpkin.
Right,
pie.
that's true. That could happen.
All right, let's go. Let's taste it. Smell? Smells good. All right, well, my initial reaction to this is that it's pretty good. It's not overwhelmingly pumpkin, but it's enough pumpkin that, it kind of squashes a lot of the beer flavor. You think that?
Yeah, it is not a strong pumpkin fruity kind of flavor like some other beers have.
It is a little sweet though.
Yeah.
It's got a little sweetness to it.
Yep.
But overall, it's pretty good, so. Alright, thumbs up to Shipyard. Pumpkin-y. Tastes good.
Tastes good. It's a standard.
So overall, thumbs up for Shipyard Pumpkinhead.
Yes.
Good. Alright. Boom. Next. What do we got?
We have Sam Adams Jack O Pumpkin Ale.
Ooh.
Jack of Pumpkin.
Jack O Pumpkin. Sam Adams. Local.
I do not think this
These
is
are not
twist
twist
off,
offs, so.
You're gonna need to pop that off.
Boom.
Having a little taste of that. Yeah, we
Just
should
for
try.
immediate comparison.
Yep.
Okay.
All
Smell?
right, give that one a whirl.
All right.
What do you think of that? You all right?
Excuse me.
Okay.
That's good too. It's almost a little more subtle than the other one,
Yeah, so I disagree with you.
I'm shocked.
I think this has a definite distinctive pumpkin flavor to it. It's almost, it's definitely more potent than the Shipyard, and it's sweeter too. Sweeter. This
All right. I'll agree that it's got some sweetness to it. It definitely does.
They definitely taste different.
They're both really good.
Yeah. They
I mean,
both
if you
have
get-
a pumpkin flavor.
Yeah, if you like pumpkin flavored beer at all, either one of these would be good. Especially, like Brian was saying before, you put a little cinnamon and sugar rim on there. You know what else you do? Little secret. take a little vanilla vodka, right in there. Now you're talking. Nice rimmer with a little vanilla vodka, you'll be good to go. All right, cool. All right, so that, I mean, unfortunately, it might be a little early in the season, but I went to a couple liquor stores. I looked for the pumpkin liqueur that you would use to make pumpkin martinis. I couldn't find it. Otherwise, we'd probably be half in the bag by now, but we're gonna get there because we've had some beers before. So, sticking to, I'm just gonna keep these real close because I'm gonna continue to drink these. I know they're probably not the best thing for, clearing your palate in between, but screw it. You gotta drink it. Sticking with beverages, do you want to just roll right into the coffee?
You think so, huh?
Yeah. So, in the background, my granddaughter, Rosie, who is about to turn 2 next month, is in the house. So, deal with it. If you hear some screaming in the background and she runs onto camera and she can't be caught because she's an animal, she'll be on the screen. So there you go. Coffee.
Coffee. Love
Coffee.
coffee.
Now, we're from up here in New England, so it's all about Dunkin'. Sorry, Dunkin'. I kind of, got a little cheap because I got most of the stuff at Walmart, so I went right to the
Great value.
Great Value pumpkin spice coffee. I mean, what do you think about the packaging? I actually think it's kind of cool.
I think it looks identical to a Dunkin' Donuts packaging.
See,
you
but
know?
who's ripping off who?
It's got the orange.
Who's ripping off who?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? We'll never know. Coffee. Now, we're not gonna, first of all, we're gonna taste this with, you son of a bitch.
You dribble a little.
Yeah, a little, yeah. Look at it, it's doing it over here too.
What the hell?
Is there a hole in here? I don't know. It's glass, I hope not. Shut up. So, hot coffee, pumpkin flavored, black. We're just gonna taste it straight up. So, Brian, you check it out first. It
All right.
smells really good. I can smell it from here. Thoughts?
There is a hint of pumpkin. It's not strong with this. I do like it, but I like all coffee.
That's true too. He's a big coffee
I'm
drinker.
a big coffee
He
drinker.
drinks like a gallon.
But I would say that the pumpkin flavor is not as strong as what you would find in one of these alcoholic beverages here.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I barely taste pumpkin at all. It's so subtle. That being said, we're gonna kick it up.
Yeah, I
with
think if we kick it up a notch, we'll get the pumpkin flavor.
International Delight Pumpkin Pie Spice. We're gonna add some of this to this.
I mean, it says delight on it. So
It says Delight right on it. It says international. My question would be, what is international about,
perhaps the pumpkins are grown somewhere outside of the U.S.
I don't know.
What's in this?
It says, oh yes, you pump can. What's in this? I'm gonna go out on
Yeah,
a limb
let's-
and
let's go with
say
some
water
ingredients
and
here.
trash. Yeah, water, sugar, palm oil, very inflammatory. Trying to stay away from that. Yeah, and then literally just, a plethora of things that I can't even
Pronounce.
read or pronounce. Source of lactose, contains a milk derivative.
Well, that's good.
That's good,
Yeah.
so it means it's healthy. It's got milk derivative. Splash, it's kind of a lot. But
Let's see.
when I make mine at home, I usually use like a little bit of cream and then I usually hit it with some flavored stuff too, so.
Well, we gotta hit it with a healthy amount just to,
Yeah, I mean, we gotta get the flavor,
so we
right?
get a taste. Yep.
Go ahead, shoot.
All right.
What do you think? Because, I mean, I can already tell by the smell it's gonna be a
Yep,
lot.
I get a creamy pumpkin delight explosion in my mouth from this.
Good, great. I'm glad you got a creamy explosion in your mouth.
I mean,
Oh my God.
it's definitely a pumpkin flavor.
All right, good. All right, so what do you think? We're kind of, middle of the road as far as pumpkin flavor for the coffee.
Yeah, so I've had other coffees before that the flavors within the coffee, kind of like a vanilla cream, the French vanilla Dunkin'
Yep.
Donuts where they actually grind it in. I don't taste the strong pumpkin with the Great Value, but I mean,
I don't either.
if you're looking for a quick fix for your pumpkin spice delight, definitely this paired with the pumpkin spice creamer here. It'll
Gotcha.
it'll get you there.
Good.
It'll get you there.
So you're sitting down with your favorite kind of pumpkin flavored coffee with your pumpkin flavored creamer in there. What are you eating with it? We got Pepperidge Farm Milano pumpkin spice cookies. We got some pumpkin roll
roll here. Yeah.
that I got from also
Pre-sliced,
from Walmart. I pre-sliced it.
Nice.
Yeah, and I pre-sliced the pumpkin pie.
Well-
we're
Most people have a cup of coffee with their pumpkin pie. I don't
So
know
do
if
we
you want
just
to
tear
move
right
into
into the
that
pie?
right now. Yeah.
it's up to you. I mean, you hate it.
I don't know. Let's get it. Let's get it over. with.
Let's get it over with.
Yeah.
Let's pumpkin pie this.
Right. We'll just have some more beer here.
Go ahead. I did not make this pumpkin pie. If you would like to watch how I made pumpkin pie, you want to see that episode, feel free to comment and I will make you pumpkin pie. It is coming into the holidays, so before you know it, it's gonna be Thanksgiving. You're gonna be jonesing for a pumpkin pie. And if you wanna, blow people's minds and make it yourself, let me know. Comment down below. In fact, while you're commenting, hit that like button, and over by the pumpkin you'll see a little subscribe button. Hit that button too. Subscribe, come on. You think I do this for the fun of it? I do, it's actually awesome. All right, pumpkin pie.
It's a big moment for me.
Let me tell you what, I'll go first.
All right. Please do.
I'll check it out. It looks a little gelatinous.
Yes, it's gelatinous. I can already tell that this might not be the best thing for me to put in my mouth, but I will try it regardless.
All right. Well, I mean, right off the bat, I've made only a dozen or so pumpkin pies in my life. When I tell you this is atrocious, it's atrocious. It needs more pumpkin flavor. It's got a weird texture to it. It's very gelatinous. The crust is, obviously, mass produced. It's, if you want it done right, sometimes you gotta do it yourself. I'm not making this because, I don't have a chemistry lab. I'm not Walter White. So I can't make this, but I can certainly make this.
Yeah, there's a.
What do you think? What do you think?
There's a lack of pumpkin flavor in this. I don't want to.
This could be only the second time in his whole life he's eaten pumpkin pie.
I will try another bite just to make sure.
Do it. Huh? Huh?
Yeah, I'm just not getting a pumpkin flavor. I'm just getting a mushy texture in my mouth, along with the crust.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see what the big deal is about pumpkin pie. But you've said that's a poor representation of it.
It is. So tell you what, come over close to the holidays. I'll make you a pumpkin pie.
All right,
You'll be
and I won't eat it.
You'll be much happy with it. Oh, you'll eat it. Lies. Speaking of things that Brian will and won't do, if you're trying to putt on the golf course, he will in fact expose himself right in front of you, so you lose your concentration. So
Anything to win.
he will do that. That's just a little lie. So if you see Brian out on the course,
Run.
run. Let's do cookies next.
I'm gonna stuff my face with Pepperidge Farm.
Yes, I love cookies.
You know what I just realized? I never made the waffles.
That's all right. We'll
just
figure
teaspoon
out
it.
how to do.
We'll
We'll
just
put that on
teaspoon
the
it.
yeah. We should have put it on the pumpkin pie.
That pumpkin pie needs something, but I don't think it needs
Yeah.
that. We'll get into that. Pepperidge Farm, obviously, popular national brand Milano cookies, loved by all. I've actually never seen them in the pumpkin flavor, so.
Neither have I. I'm excited about this.
I was actually
love
at
cookies.
my local market basket, aka Demoulas, depending on where you live and how long you've been going to Demoulas/market basket. And I looked over and they had this big stand of Pepperidge Farm right by the checkout. Boom, pumpkin flavored. I was like, that is a score. Gee, that is not what I expected. It's got like this little orange
It's almost like they just made orange frosting,
Yeah, put a little orange sliver in there.
but I'm betting this has a pumpkin flavor to it.
Yeah. I'll do this one first.
All right.
Have you ever seen these before?
No, I have not. Definitely a cookie. It's crispy.
Yeah, I mean, it tastes delicious. It's a Milano cookie for sure, but I'm just not getting a lot of pumpkin. And I'm a big fan of Pepperidge Farm. They make a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, I almost feel like they want to relabel this as it's pumpkin colored, but it's not actually pumpkin flavor.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a strong pumpkin flavor out
Yeah.
of this, but maybe by the time the season is almost over and you're eating all of this stuff, you're just constantly tasting pumpkin aftertaste and everything all the time. So
Maybe we're just tasting so much pumpkin stuff that we
yeah, I don't
are
know.
starting to lose our pumpkin ability.
I'm not getting a pumpkin flavor, but I am enjoying this cookie.
Oh yeah. I mean, as a cookie, it's great. As a pumpkin cookie, limited time, limited edition they're calling it. It's got a pumpkin right on the front. I mean, maybe people that are research and development at Pepperidge Farms, let's put a slightly thicker layer in there.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yep.
That's all. I mean, because it's almost there, it's just not quite there. So that's Rosie. She's in the background. So, what are your thoughts? What's next?
Well, I think we should break away from that maybe. Do you have a small enough spoon? If
Yeah,
we're not
small
getting enough,
spoons.
if we're not getting enough pumpkin spice, where is the pumpkin spice? There we go.
So, you're suggesting
I think that we should just
that we take this McCormick's pumpkin pie spice, put a little bit on these teaspoons, and just, eat it?
Yep.
He's suggesting it, and we're gonna do it,
Why not? What's the worst that could happen? It's just pumpkin.
right? Okay. Well, in fact, before we even taste it,
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, what is in pumpkin spice? It's literally cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, and I can't even read the last ingredient. It's some kind of sulfiting agent.
So there's no actual pumpkin
No,
in pumpkin spice.
no. So I'm guessing what it is. Oh, you know what? I'm guessing what it is really just what you would put in to
Into
make
a-
a pumpkin pie from
Right,
scratch.
right.
In fact, that's what it is. I was hoping because it was, it says pumpkin pie spice that it might be pumpkin pie, which
Maybe it's
Okay,
Maybe
all
it's
right.
the spice that we like and not actually the pumpkin. So we'll try this
that's true.
because we also have
We also
pure
have
pumpkin right here.
a can
Yeah.
of 100% pure pumpkin from Libby's.
Yep.
The ingredients in this is pumpkin. So, I don't know. I am going to get it
try it.
open though, because I don't want you to think that there's, something else in here that's delicious and we're just putting it in a different can. We are not.
Definitely not.
Got a lot of things going on the table today. I told you, stick around. This episode is gonna get
So let's see what
it's
this
gonna get
looks like.
twisted. Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
It looks like,
The insides of a pumpkin.
yeah, it literally looks like the inside of a pumpkin. Or if you were gonna try to make pumpkin
The
flavored
pumpkin pie.
dog food, that's what it would look like. So, what do you think we taste a little of this, then we taste a little of this,
Yeah, 'cause-
and then we combine them?
Right. Yeah, we could do that, but definitely go with plain pumpkin first.
All right.
Again, this will be the consistency.
This is
looks
this
like-
is gonna be bananas.
pumpkin baby food or something. Yeah.
It does look like pumpkin baby food.
Yeah.
Cheers.
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 I'm afraid. There we go. That is rough.
I was just gonna say the exact same words.
That is rough.
That is rough. Wow.
Now I understand why you need to add all of these pumpkin spices.
So, you're carving a pumpkin, right? You got the top off, you're coring that thing out, you got your big spoon or whatever you're using, and you got your elbow deep in this pumpkin like
Yeah.
that one over there, and you're scraping and you're scraping and you're scraping. You know that smell you get after a while that you start scraping? It tastes like a mashed up version of that smell. So if you can taste a smell, that's exactly what it tastes like. And the texture is so
the
weird.
texture is bizarre.
Yeah.
It's actually what I've always felt that pumpkin pie might taste like, and I actually like pumpkin pie way better than just a freaking
Well, yeah.
can of pumpkin. But
When you make a pumpkin pie, you would start with this, but you would also use, condensed milk, sugar, this.
That and some other stuff.
all right, let's see what this
So
is.
what we're gonna do, oh, that is a lot.
That's all right.
This is almost like cinnamon challenge type situation. So picture this with this.
With this.
Ready?
Okay.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Kind of sticks to your mouth, huh?
It is sticky to everything. That's for sure. In fact, I'm ready to roll. We're gonna take a little pumpkin. Oh shit! We're gonna take a little pumpkin spice.
So I didn't mind the spice compared to just plain pumpkin.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I would eat that whole container of spice before I would eat
I'm gonna
this
load
jar of
mine up
pumpkin.
with plenty of spice.
And again,
because-
that's nothing against Libby's. This is exactly what it's supposed to be.
right.
But
But you
taste
don't. No, nobody
naturally.
eats
No,
a can
of
of
course
plain
not.
pumpkin. Cheers. Here we go again.
Oh, I breathed it. That is rank. All right. Oh. You put them together, it's still not a pumpkin pie.
Now, the
So
plain
No.
room temperature pumpkin in a can
this
is
together does not
Oh.
equal this.
Oh.
Woo! All right, more beer.
Wow, that was intense. Still, not a ton of pumpkin flavor from the actual
Yeah.
pumpkin either.
No.
So obviously, anything that has pumpkin flavoring in it
Yeah.
has been
Grab that pumpkin
uplifted.
bowl.
Pumpkin, yeah, we need something sweet to
Yeah.
cut away.
Then
some
we'll
of
bust into the cereals.
Yeah,
Do we need plates?
probably.
Let's put it on the plate. I'm gonna take this. What do you think about after we taste this? We I don't know, add a little bit of that syrup to this,
Yeah, we can
or
try.
we gotta do it separately first.
Yeah, we'll do it separate. Yep.
Always serve your guest first.
All right, thank you. It's looking good. It's got a cream filling.
Yep, it's got like a swirly, creamy little swirly thing in the middle. I don't know. I mean, again, I just grabbed this because it said pumpkin cake roll. Figured we'd check it
They
out.
don't even tell you the ingredients.
It says filled with buttercream. They have to, because I'm sure it's. Oh my God! It looks like 6 pages of the Bible taped to the back of this thing to tell you all the ingredients. So, and I bought this like 3 or 4 days ago, and it has an expiration date of another 7 days from today. So that buttercream, I can almost imagine has very little butter and or cream in it at all because you can keep this at room temperature for up to 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm guessing oil and sugars and everything else. So
It'll taste wonderful.
again, it's probably gonna taste wonderful, but not the kind of thing you want to eat every day. Of course, who am I to talk? I mean, back in the day, I used to have kids come up to me and be like, hey, you kind of look like Tom Brady. Now I look like Tom Brady and Shrek had a kid. So, not that good looking anymore. This guy got oh, you look like Ben Affleck. Oh, you look like Ben Affleck. I'm like, whatever.
Well, I definitely like this better than raw pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
It tastes great. I mean, it tastes like something you'd grab at the pre-made grocery bakery.
That's exactly what I did.
Um,
You're on your way to a friend's house and you realize at the last minute you were supposed to bring dessert and it's the fall, so you grab some of this trash and bring it over and slice it up. Or, better yet, you bring it up, you slice it home, you put it on a decorative platter and bring it over there like it's something special.
it's definitely drier than what I
Yeah,
expected.
it's drier, it's spongy. I mean, but as far as pumpkin goes, the flavor's there.
Yep.
You know, I don't know what to say other than that.
It's in the buttercream too.
It is in the buttercream.
Yeah, it is.
Right. That's a good catch. I feel like I don't know if I need more coffee or more
I
beer.
definitely need some more coffee. So
Wow.
let's take a coffee break.
Coffee break. Another quick story while we're having a coffee break. When I was a kid, I came home one night. I don't even know where I was or what I was doing. Late at night, teenager.
Working.
I was probably working. I came home. I went into my parents' house, went upstairs to the bedroom, laid down, tried to get some rest. Unknowingly, this one is under my bed and had been laying there for hours, waiting for me to get home and then waiting for me to fall asleep. And then he reaches up and he grabs me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the kind of person I'm dealing with.
Scared out of his mind. Jumps out of his bed.
Yeah.
Grabs a billy club, I think it was.
I did have a billy.
And then stood on the other side of the room, bending down to see what was underneath there. I don't know what he thought, but it was me, you know.
It was him the
Yep.
whole time.
Me the whole time.
Sometimes, you know, patience is
I am a
patience
patient.
is a virtue.
Very patient. Yes.
So yeah, so that happened too. This is, you know, I mean, we've obviously matured a little
A little bit.
bit.
A little bit.
I mean, you have kids and now grandkids and kids going to college and all that other stuff, but you have to grow up to a certain extent.
All right, we're gonna try some.
Now that I look at it, graphics, pumpkin spice flavored syrup with natural flavors. Little sidebar, you may care, you may not. Natural flavors is as far as you can get from natural that you could possibly imagine. According to the FDA, you can label something natural flavors if you start with that flavor. So basically, they could start with natural flavors from a pumpkin, which is essentially this. I can assure you, this does not taste like this. They can take pumpkin flavoring, and then they can add up to 50 other chemicals to make it taste like what they want it to taste like. So every time you flip something over, it says, "Oh, it's got natural and artificial flavors." The artificial flavors, don't even ask me what those are, but even your natural flavors, they're not natural flavors. Like most things, it's lies. It's all lies. Speaking of maple syrup, and this is not that, pumpkin spice flavored syrup with
Syrup.
natural flavoring.
So they're not making even a claim that it's maple syrup. It's
No.
just a syrup.
If you want to learn more about syrups, check out one of my first episodes, pancake episodes, where I go through.
Maybe you need some help from Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck as Superman. Can you open that for me? I got a bunch of other videos. This great pancake episode. I mean, I say great. It was one of my first ones. I didn't know how to use the camera barely. I didn't know how to focus. I was trying to shoot stuff on my stovetop. It was dark. There's a section that I used unlicensed music unknowingly, and they cut the whole section out so the volume goes away. But if you want to learn just a little bit more about the difference between maple syrup and real maple syrup, check out that video after this. Don't go anywhere. You've still got a lot to do.
Here you go.
Thanks, Ben. What do you think? Do we teaspoon it first and then pour it on here?
Yeah, okay. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Why not?
All right. I can tell you. So thin. Probably water and I'm guessing high fructose
Yeah,
corn
it's very,
syrup.
very thin.
and
This is definitely not a maple syrup
Nope.
derivative.
Nope. Has no smell. It's a little viscous. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm just a disaster today. You know what else I'm not enjoying? Like, he's taller than me, obviously, but I feel like I'm much shorter than him sitting in this chair, and it's a little
Even
bit...
standing up.
It's throwing me off. Well, yeah, standing up, but I feel even smaller. This way, not so much this way. So what do you think?
So I think that it is more like a syrup that you'd add to like a coffee or soda, something like that. You know how you get the vanilla syrup that you'd add to Coke or something like that? It's very yeah. It's more like that. It's definitely not a maple syrup. I couldn't imagine putting this on waffles or pancakes or
Good,
something.
because I didn't make any.
Yeah, it's just too.
Yeah,
I don't know what you'd use this for, other than maybe if you wanted to flavor something with a really sugary, pumpkin.
yeah. I mean, this wouldn't be the first thing I would grab to put on my pancakes or waffles for sure. Because I just like straight maple syrup. I mean, I don't even know what you could do to add to that to make it what you want, but I don't. Yeah.
I mean, it adds moisture to this cream roll thing.
To the pumpkin roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's not bad.
no.
It tastes like it says. So
Yeah. It is what it says. I feel like we're not drinking enough beer.
okay,
Okay.
you can do that.
So we're gonna roll right into the cereals. I did find Kellogg's rocking the Special K pumpkin spice. I'm really hoping that stands up. And Kellogg's also makes the frosted mini wheats, which I do like.
I'm
And,
excited about these. I
yeah.
love
Look at this guy. Look at how happy this guy is.
Yeah, that's
Show the
me.
camera how happy that
That
guy
is
is. Look at
me.
this guy.
Yep.
That's
That's
Brian
happy.
right now.
Yep.
He can't wait to get into the.
These look
cereal.
excellent. I might have to either take this box home with me or go out and get some, because I didn't even know they make this. So.
Speaking of not knowing about cereals that get made, while I was looking for this stuff, I came across a display with 6 or 8 Halloween themed cereals. So I haven't decided how I'm gonna rock that episode, but I'm thinking it's gonna be a lot like this. I already have them all bought, everything from blueberries to Count Chocula to Nintendo Slime to Hocus Pocus came out with a cereal. It's very pop culture-y,
Oh, come on. It's just a bunch of hocus pocus.
but we're gonna check all those out too. So depending on how this episode goes, we're gonna taste some and really probably tear apart some cereal. Now, we all like cereal. Who doesn't like cereal?
I love cereal.
Everybody loves cereal.
You don't even need to eat it for breakfast. You can also eat it as a snack late at night.
Oh, yes.
Without any milk, That's the true test of whether a cereal's good or not.
Without milk?
Without milk.
Josh, are we still on the screen?
Yes.
Good. Just making sure.
I'll make sure.
Okay, good. We had a camera pointing right at us, and I was just really starting to think to myself, God forbid we go through all this and eat all this, some disgusting stuff, and we're not even taping. So glad to hear that it's still taping. Thanks, Josh, for the update.
So I see right away in the cereal these small pumpkin nuggets.
Ooh, pumpkin nuggets.
I've-
Naturally flavored with other natural flavors.
Yep.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. What the does that mean? Anyway,
Yeah.
limited edition. It doesn't even say like you're noticing. Okay, crunchy wheat and rice flakes
Yep.
with nutmeg, allspice, ginger, and cinnamon clusters. So the little white things are cinnamon clusters.
I'm gonna try one right now.
Cinnamon cluster.
I can see how that.
Wow. Very cinnamon-y
That is
cluster.
tasty.
Yeah. We're gonna do the other cereal episode, but
Coating on the cereal as well.
yeah.
Don't milk yourself too much. We don't have a lot.
I know.
All right.
I was thinking of shooting both episodes at the same time, but you know what? I don't have enough milk. Oops. So we're gonna have to save that for another day.
Let's
Which is
coat
probably
these.
good because, I mean, we
These
drank a
ones-
lot of beer and we got pizza showing up at some point too, so we don't have. What's up, babe?
All right, let's go for a mouthful right now.
Oh. Crispy. I know it's crispy, crunchy. It's gonna hold its crunch.
Yep.
But again, we're looking for pumpkin flavor. I mean, like it, not like it, pumpkin flavor is what we're here to figure out.
All right, so you need a nugget.
Yeah.
If you don't have a nut with the nugget, you get the pumpkin, what it's all about.
Yeah.
I feel like the flakes themselves are just coated with the standard,
Mm-hmm.
you know, slightly sugary coating that
Yeah.
some of these cereals have.
So, yeah.
I mean, I would eat this cereal all day.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it.
Yeah.
It tastes great, but again, as with some of the other things, it seems to be more about the sugar and the cinnamon
Yeah.
making it pumpkin as opposed to actual
So-
pumpkin.
Again, the cereal is delicious and I would eat it all day long. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the actual pumpkin? What can we call it? What kind of scale can we use? Pumpkin
Flavor?
pumpkinality? Pumpkinness? 1 to 10 on the pumpkinness scale.
I would say that this is probably a 3 or 4, and I might be being a little generous.
Yeah, I would agree. I would probably go more like 2,
Yeah.
maybe 3, because it's delicious, but it's got like, where's the pumpkin? Don't sell me pumpkin spice when it's literally just little cinnamon crusts.
It's really in fact, they have cinnamon right on the box, so it's almost like they're saying,
Yeah, cinnamon,
this is cinnamon.
pumpkin spice. So it's almost like they're
It's-
pitching it as, and maybe they just want it to taste like pumpkin spice and not pumpkin.
Yeah, it's orange, so
It's orange.
if it's in an orange packaging, it's automatically
Problem.
pumpkin.
Start opening that.
Okay,
I only got 1 bowl apiece, so do you think we can just move some of these flakes
yeah,
to the
that's
side?
fine. We can
We'll just use the other side of the bowl.
Yep. All right,
Cooler than the other side of the bowl.
dive into this. Ooh, these look
What?
nice, right?
Whoa.
Again, they're using an orange food coloring on it
Mm-hmm.
to accent the pumpkin flavor.
Yep.
Let's see.
Dry cereal. True test.
I think this one definitely has more of a pumpkin flavor.
I'm worried about eating this dry.
Wow,
Because, shredded wheats tend to be a little bit dry.
it's good.
What does that say?
It says packed with bakery fresh pumpkin pie spice.
You hear that? You know what that is? That's Rosie at the freezer trying to get a popsicle.
You want a popsicle?
Yeah, she's got it. She's got it.
Yep.
Yeah. This guy's me. Pretty happy right now
Yep.
with that.
That is a good cereal.
That's good. And yeah, not only can you taste the spice, but you can really actually taste pumpkin. So
Yeah, it has pumpkin.
it's pumpkin-y.
Definitely pumpkin.
Let's try it with a little bit of milk. Shredded wheat's kind of synonymous with getting a little bit soggy as soon as you get milk to it, but that's why you just eat them fast.
Yep. Yeah, so this one is definitely has more pumpkin flavor.
Yeah.
Has the right color.
Yeah. Let's check it out. Ooh. Ooh, and the milk is even better. It's good. Wow. That's really good. So, Kellogg's. Pumpkin spice Special K. Good, but not pumpkin-y. For us at Mini Meats, pumpkin pie. And they call this pumpkin pie spice too, so. Good. That's good. They're both good. What
I'm gonna need a cough. Very
I told you, they get a little dry.
We're trying to
why,
conserve the milk.
Wow. I think that's it. Did we eat everything?
I think we've gone through everything.
All right. So, here's a challenge. Like I said, I got a bunch of cereal over there that I'm gonna eat too, that we're gonna taste. But that doesn't mean we have to be done with pumpkin. I'm gonna put it out there right now. If you go out there, right now, I'm still looking to get subscribers. So, I'm not gonna tell you how many subscribers I have, you can probably look it up. But I don't have many, and I've been doing this for a while. So I'm looking to get subscribers. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you can get the word out there to your friends to subscribe to Dave's Taste Buds on YouTube, and I get my subscribers, I need another 13 people, all right? If I can get 13 subscribers in the next week before I do the cereal episode, Brian and I, we're gonna carve into that pumpkin, and we're gonna eat that pumpkin just the way it is.
Raw. Yep.
We'll eat it raw. In fact, we'll just cut it right down. We're not gonna eat the whole thing, but I will certainly just, I will chop it up into a little cube and we'll just eat it. So, that's the challenge. Comment below. If you think you've gotten someone to subscribe, comment below. Just write, got someone to subscribe, send it to me. That helps me out too. So, I don't know. What else do we say? It's fall. It's pumpkin.
The pumpkin cookie, the Milano is great. The beer, obviously strong pumpkin flavor. Ironically, the pumpkin pie didn't have much flavor to it, but the raw pumpkin, unfortunately, was the most pumpkin-y.
Pumpkin in a can.
Yeah.
If you want to taste pumpkin,
yeah,
pumpkin in a
just
can.
get a pumpkin can. Yep.
So, that's it. Thanks for coming by.
Wrap it up.
So, thanks for coming by. And, go cook something. Go eat something. Go taste something. Like, subscribe. Do it. Thanks, Brian, for coming to the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right. That's a wrap.
And cut.